Yes, hello, it is me, El Ginger Mano, and I have survived the summer heatwave. However, I haven't survived playing football at the weekend. I hurt my ankle. So, something a little bit different today. I had planned on going to Daresay and do my usual walking around and whatnot, but I can't do my usual walking around. So, I've brought back Callum, who's just stalled his car. Way!
That's great.
That's funny. So, I've brought back Callum. He's going to drive us to Daresay. We were going to camp over, but things have meant that we can't camp over. And I can't do much walking, so Callum, I mean, he's driving, walking, I'll just be talking and just being here. So we're in the car, we're on our way, so, Daresay, show me what you got! Peace! Buongiorno, it is me, the El Ginger Mano, and I am back, well, I survived the heatwave, but I didn't survive playing football at the weekend, and I've sadly rolled my ankle. Now, I had planned to go to Daresay this weekend. There's a castle up there, I heard, so I really was excited to check it out, but change of plans. I'm now going to the Crook of Devon, and I've brought Callum along from the Fife Pilgrim Way. Do you remember him? It was only a couple of episodes ago, so I hope you do remember him. Anyway, he's driving, we're going up to the Crook of Devon, we've got the GoPro, it's in the evening, we're hopefully going to catch some sunset. Aye, it's going to be good. So, Crook of Devon, show me what you got! Peace.
Test my microphone. I'm firing up the podcast. Sound waves coming to your home. Ginger man with a can is here to make your day. Ginger man with a can would like to hear you say.
Arrived. Slushies in hand. Slushies in hand. I am hobbling. Now, I must confess, Crook of Devon isn't in Fife, but it doesn't matter because we're allowed to leave Fife now and again. And eventually, as you know and probably have guessed, I will be branching out anyway, more and more often, because I'll eventually have covered everywhere in Fife. So aye. Crook of Devon, this is where you suggested. What do you know? Neither of us go somewhere that's not too far.
It's got a church.
It's got a church, it's not too far, and it's tiny. It has to be tiny so I don't have to walk far. But aye, let's have a look. Okay, I'm just putting my... Actually what happened there is I'm putting a slushie down because my fingers are freezing. Don't know about you, like you're just holding it like you've got asbestos fingers or something. Right, so we've got a sign. Now, Rumbling Bridge sounds exciting, but it's 1.5 miles away and I don't know if I can hobble that far. Pow Mill, 2 miles away. What do you know about Pow Mill?
Pow Mill? I used to work there.
You used to work in Pow Mill. See, now we're learning and we're doing things.
There's a milk bar in Pow Mill.
There's a milk bar? What, you just go and get milk?
They do like milk and ice cream.
Just milk and ice cream?
No, it's a fucking cafe, mate.
It's a cafe.
Fucking that just is fucking terrible. Just milk.
It's not good if you're lactose intolerant though.
I suppose not.
This sounds like a good place to stop already. Yeah, I do. I do like a churchyard, and it tells me that this place has got some history, which I think we're going to have to go and have a look on our phones.
You'll probably find some history at the church. It's probably just been renovated. You know what I mean, like.
Aye, but churches don't tend to have like signboards or anything telling you much
like
about the town.
Aye,
historical. Right. You're looking for the town centre areas, and this is quite a small village. There might be something. He's We'll get on our phones and we'll have a look. Wikipedia often is a good starting point, but it can't be messed
done
around
that on the
with.
way here, to be honest.
I was too busy filming. Right, I'll fill you in on the last 10 seconds of information that's going on. Callum got Wikipedia out, and we've learnt that this place has history. It's an old medieval route between Perth and Stirling. Yep. So already we know we're going to be stumbling across something exciting here. Already, I'm excited.
Stirling and St Andrews, sorry.
Stirling and St Andrews.
Which is even better. I'm pretty sure William Wallace probably came this way. What do you know of? Because he went through Glenfarg as well.
Aye. These are a reminder of death.
Oh, right.
These things. Sorry, I sound like one of those guys. Like actually, let me tell you. But I have filmed a lot of these gravestones, and these remind you of death, and I'll show you why. See, look, we're doing actual some live learning with Ginger Man. Look here, right? What is under it? What do you see?
I can't remember what's
It's a sand timer.
timer.
Right? Yeah, sand timer, right? With the death. So it reminds you of death. Because time
Equals death.
time equals death. We're not here forever, my sir. And that's what it's trying to remind us.
Why do you plug in a wooden cross?
For lights to light
Where's
up.
the light? It's all bit wood. The electric.
It's built into it. Here we
Is
go.
that to electrify Jesus from the cross?
That's interesting.
Just curious.
That one's got flowers on it. That's pretty nice. Let's have a look. There's people playing tennis over there. I like this. So this is Fossaway St Cerce because we're in the district of Fossaway, right? Yeah. As you can tell, I don't know too much. If I'm out of Fife, I'm out of my depth. They changed the colour of the lampposts and they changed the colour of the curbs, and the bus stops look different.
The roads are paved with gold.
The roads, exactly. That's when you know you're not in Fife anymore. It's different. No, it's very much the same. It feels like you're in Fife, but we are on the. I mean, we could drive for like. Yeah, we're on the cusp. We could drive for 2 minutes.
Which way? It's just...
Look at this. This place is fancy. They've got some tennis. If I didn't have a sore ankle, I'd be in there challenging them. Like, I'm pretty good. Oh, it's a good shot. It's a good shot. And then we go tennis in the Crook of Devon. This is nice.
I don't
here.
know. Do you not get them about Fife, the tennis courts?
Aye, there's plenty of tennis
right. No, it's
courts.
because I know in Glenfarg as well, they've got like a set of free tennis courts.
Have they?
Aye. They're quite into their tennis at Glenfarg for some reason.
Fife's heavy full of balls. Like everyone's playing balls in Fife.
Aye.
Balls in football. Look at this walk spelt with a U. I don't know if it's like mocking me because of my ankle right now. This is what I was meaning about the lampposts being different colours. See? They're green here. As in Fife, they're grey.
It's still like a grey sort of.
Listen, don't disagree with me. And say across in Edinburgh they're brown. In Fife they're like a light grey. Here they're green. Trust me.
I've never noticed.
You'll notice now. How's your slushy going down?
It's going down.
It's going down. It's cold, that's for sure. The thing about drinking these things is you've got to avoid the brain freeze because it is excruciating for about 30 seconds when you get brain freeze. You had any brain freeze yet?
No.
Right, we're coming out to a main road. What's over the road there? That looks like, is that just...
bridge.
Is it a bridge? It's a bridge. Should we cross the road?
I think so.
Right, let's cross the road.
Be a walk that.
Right, we've crossed the road and we're at Namur Road. There's Namur.
There's a road right there.
There's Namur Road. That's a good joke, Callum. That's making the cut. Maybe this is a sign I get injured, so you now have to come along with me.
Alright.
That's it.
I still feel like you should have a crutch.
Thinks I should have a crutch. I was actually thinking about bringing my walking stick,
That
but
would have probably been a good idea, to be honest.
I felt a bit pathetic. Oh, look at this. It is a bridge.
There is a bridge.
Now, for those of us that are wondering, me and Callum were going to camp out in Daresey tonight, but the plan's changed.
Got some fair flags.
I don't feel I'm in the fitness position to be camping. What we got?
Fair flags.
Prayer flags. Nice. Oh, this is lovely. Is this someone's back garden?
Not this bit. That's someone's back garden, and I'm guessing that's their garden.
Man. Right, I'm just going to say it. This is the best place outside of Fife to live. I've just said it. This place is just like Postman Pat perfect. Look at this. Is that their back garden? They've got like a little river in the back. I'd have a hammock down there, I'd have a tree swing. Now if you're just looking at this wondering what I'm talking about, this wee bit here is someone's garden. Can you imagine? I can hear people laughing. I bet they're just always laughing and giggling, the people who live there.
Red squirrel sign.
This is exciting. I'd give anything to see a red squirrel.
Would you give your nuts to the squirrel?
Hey listen, you're on it tonight. I think we should hobble up here and get the drone out and see what's going on.
I'm pretty sure there's a bit of nature walk up here very close by.
Lovely.
Like a bit of woodland.
Yes, we'll get a wee...
Woodland.
We'll get the drone out, we'll do a bit of Crook of Devon history, research, whatever. And we'll check out the skies, because you can't see it, but we can once we're out the trees. The surrounding area here is delicious. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to show you. Look at this. Isn't that a little bit of something? Look at this. Epic sunsets. Okay, so update on events. What's happened? We took a walk, we flew the drone, we seen some stags. I think they're stags.
And now we're coming to see the River Devon.
And now we're coming to see the River Devon, that's what you just said. Aye, we're coming to see the River Devon. We popped in the car, my ankle's getting a bit sore from hobbling about so much. So I don't know how long this episode's going to be, but it's going to be long enough to catch the sunset, and we've seen some deer already. Deer or stag. It was beautiful, what a moment. Right, this is Rumbling Bridge Gorge.
What's for raspberry?
I'm alright for a raspberry, you can have one. Look at this.
You alright?
Yep. The good thing about what we're doing now as well is we're showing off walks that you can do in and around the Fife area if you've hurt your ankle or you're not very good on your feet. Yeah, this bit is a little bit awkward, but it's alright, it's good. It's not sore.
There's a handrail for you as well.
I've got a handrail as well.
And there's wild raspberries.
The key is I have to avoid, if I put any actually untold pressure on my foot, that's when it really hurts. But it's getting better. It's just a twisted ankle, but it's a bit bruised. It was really sore. Look at that. Just a little white blob on the camera that I can see, but it looks like a sort of castle. Callum informed me it's just a house. I've not got my actual proper glasses on. But anyway, that aside, this walk is deliciously tasty in terms of what you can see and the serenity. Look, there's more deer over there. Can you see them? You see them? We are in...
There's a whole load of them over there.
Oh my god, we need to get the camera out. Okay, so, update. Had the drone up in the sky, turns out there's a million deer over there, which is cool, and there's a big tent over there. Now, I seen it on the drone, and then we could hear music, so we know now that the music's coming from the big tent. But what is in the big tent?
I want to know.
He wants to know and I want to know. So, Crook of Devon, the adventure has gone deeper than just Crook of Devon itself.
It's no mystery.
It's a mystery tour. And we're in no hurry, we've still got some sunlight left. We've got about half an hour till the sun goes down.
Oh, it's about 10 o'clock or something goes down there?
Yeah, I think it's 10 o'clock now.
9 o'clock now. So
The nights are drawing in, as they say, they're drawing in. Right, so we're just winging it because I am Hobbly McHobbleson.
Oh wow, what's that?
Oh, what is this, Callum?
Some sort of cable thing.
Is this what we have to walk across?
Yeah.
Is this how we get across the
No,
water?
I'm taking the piss. No.
No.
Don't know why the fuck
I thought
it's
because there's a place in Fort William where you have to do
I
that.
don't know what. I know it must be for like them crossing it or something, like to check the dam or some piss.
Ah, right.
You know what I mean? Oh man, because I don't know.
Definitely not walking
I
across
think you're
that.
meant to use it.
No, you definitely don't.
Aye.
3 minute dam. Hydro pipeline below. That's what's happening here. There's a hydro pipeline. So, oh, there's a sign. We've got a sign.
There's a sign.
The 2 times 250 kilowatt Francis turbines are located in the powerhouse, which you can see on the adjacent map. The installation of the pipe required deep excavation works, which were only which were only viable using the railway cutting of the old Kinross to Alloa line. The project was completed on time and to budget in September 2016. Oh, well, there we go. So they're making their own energy.
Nice.
I like it. That's what
we should be doing.
That's exactly what we should be doing. Because if there's
all
one
these
thing,
rivers and burns and
we've got so much water.
exactly.
And even on the back of the heat wave we've just had, we had like a fountain of rain at the back of it. Like enough rain for the rest of the summer. I was literally out filming last week mid heat wave, and I've showed you one of the streams not running or the burns not running for a couple of days of hot weather. Now look at that. 1 weekend of rain at the back of it. Or Sunday especially, and Saturday
There
night.
wasn't even a river here before.
There wasn't a river here when the heat wave was going on. So there you go. We were very lucky. We've got loads of water. That's why everything's so green and luscious in the summer. Plenty of light, plenty of water. Look at this, there used to be a bridge here. We've just found an old bridge. Well, I better not go exploring because I'll end up falling in this state. Look at this, you can see the old foundations from the cement there. Now no longer a bridge. I wonder why they stopped having a bridge. What's the story? I reckon, this is what I'm going to tell you I reckon happened, is that there was a bridge, this was all public access, someone's bought the land and says, you know what, that bridge is letting people, that's letting normal people into our land. Cut it down, be gone with it. What we got here?
Tunnel.
A tunnel. And that's how I lost Callum. I would go on it. Was there anything? Was there a tree swing?
No.
That's it. The plan is I send Callum in to look for a tree swing. I think we're getting closer to this secret party that we're going to gate crash.
We're actually crashing.
We're gate crashing this. I feel it's what day is it? Tuesday. It can't be. Who has? It's not a wedding party. Nobody's having.
All I heard was live music.
I heard music, and
I don't know
nobody's.
if it was live, but I'm hoping it was live.
Nobody is having a wedding on a Tuesday night. How can you get loads of people to party late into a Tuesday night? Also,
Posh people don't work, who don't care anyway.
well, this comes to the next question. Is this some sort of strange rich person's party going on?
I can see large green fields.
Can you hear that? That's a van.
Wow,
I thought it was the
that's a
rumbling of.
lorry.
I thought it was the rumbling of the bass. At some point, I feel like we're going to have to cross this burn, unless it was on this side of the burn. But I really think it was over that side.
There must be a crossing somewhere.
Well, I've had this problem before.
Have you?
Yeah, when I was in Cold Town at Balgony, and then across the burn there was
We've always
dogs.
got the drone.
I've always got the drone again, but we're running low.
Send the drone to the tent.
We're running on battery. The secondary battery does have something in it. I've hurt my ankle. We came to the Crook of Devon. It's no in Fife, but that doesn't matter because the place has got historical relevance. We've seen lots of deer, and now we possibly, I'm not sure, but I've stumbled across some sort of strange party going on with a massive
I think it's a
tea in the
ritual.
park style, festival style tent. He thinks it's a ritual. That aside, look at this lovely path. As Callum walks elegantly into the sunset. Callum, walk elegantly into the sunset. See over there? There are cars, and lots of them, parked.
But Ginger Man wasn't invited.
Ginger Man wasn't invited, but I am now.
They obviously haven't heard that he does weddings.
Imagine, like, wait a minute, can you still hear the music? It's over there. Listen.
Oh, that's no music, is it?
Shh.
That's just a lorry.
It's a lorry again. I'm tripping. This is like the beginning of a horror movie. Starts off as Crook of Devon episode, ends up into me with a dodgy ankle, walking into the woods with this big creepy rich person's elitist party going on. Keep watching.
What about me?
What about Callum? He can run! He can run!
I don't run that. I don't like
If I run, I'm going to have to hide in a bush. Alright, so this is where we are. If you know the area, we're at Rumbling Bridge Gorge. And this is the River Devon.
Aye.
We're actually, it's not Burn, it's the River Devon. Because we're with the Crook of Devon.
Yeah.
We're at the Crook of Devon, so it makes sense. I thought, is that a bridge? Or is it just... It's just a walkway. It's a walkway that is not a bridge. This is insane. I think this is just like a nice spot to come and view things. It's getting dark. Oh aye. This is Rumbling Bridge Gorge.
Quite pretty.
It is pretty. Does it tell us that we get across?
No.
Over there? How do we get over there? Is that the other side?
That is the yeah.
What about there? We just crossed the gorge.
Gorge, I'm guessing.
Oh,
You're feeling gorge by the gorge.
I like the gorge. I like this whole bit. Right, okay, we found some stairs. I think this is going to take us up to that road. Is that wishful thinking?
Aye. I'm losing hope.
He's losing hope. I'm gaining hope.
Are you?
I'm gaining hope. Whatever happens, this video is ending with us in that tent, finding out what's going on. This is nice though. Oh man, I mean, I'm coming back here with
Nice
my...
walk.
Yeah, I'm coming back here with a good ankle. That's for sure. There's a lovely walk. Good pick, Callum. Right, we're quite high up from the gorge now. When I said the road was up here, miles off, I was completely... We're nowhere near a road. My navigation skills have taken a dip since I hurt my ankle this week. Right, Callum, good, you scout ahead a bit.
I'm trying to figure out where the fuck.
So what do we come up to if we keep
We've
walking?
got a 6-minute walk to the Devil's Mill.
The Devil's Mill!
Yes.
Right, things are getting more sinister and elitist by the second. We're going to the Devil's Mill. We've come to the end of the road.
No, we're not yet.
Not yet, but look at this sign. What does it say?
There is a bridge here though.
Path to Muckert.
Yep.
Path to... sugar. Right, so we've walked 1.25 miles. Sorry if the camera's dark, we're in amongst the trees, we're losing light, but there's the Devil's Mill down here, which looks lovely. 4.9 review on Google. So we've got to go check it out whilst we're here. Then we found a bridge just back there.
Right, should lead us towards the tent.
That should lead us towards the tent. And if we can fit this in all before darkness, I'll be amazed. As you can see, Callum's away to scout ahead because we are losing light, and he's like, oh, maybe we should cross. So he's waiting to see if it's worth seeing. What's that? He's talking about a bridge. Is it worth going? Is it worth going that way?
To be honest, we both end up in the same bit eventually.
So we should go that way?
No, I think this way's more picturesque.
I think this way's better. It's starting to look a bit sinister with the dark gorge. Like the...
Devil's Mill, mate.
It's the Devil's Mill. The little burn just along the road now is a big scary gorge. But we're over the water. And we're at the other side, which is where we need to be. Find out what is in this tent. And if you're a Crook of Devon resident thinking, hey, what about the Crook of Devon? We'll get there, I promise, at some point. We'll get back to the Crook of Devon. It looks cool, it looks gorgy.
We need a better camera for something.
Yeah, it's dark as well. It does look devilish. This bridge is giving me the jobby legs, so I'm I'm hustling over.
Seems like a good enough ride.
Aye, you always say that until
It's not even rotted yet.
it's not even rotted yet.
And I believe there used to be a little path that went in there, but I don't know if you can get in there
They
anymore.
got rid of it because it was dangerous. That's my belief.
Serious tracking it.
I'm really more cautious with a dodgy ankle, right? Path to Bridge Viewpoint. There. The camera's gone dark because we've actually just found out that there's a path down into the Devil's Armpit. You can't see much. You're watching, but the Crook of Devon has got it all going on. Oh, this is is this the platform? I gotta be careful. It's just pure darkness on camera. I love it. In for a swim. So we went into the Devil's Pit, or the Devil's Pill, the Devil's Mill, and actually it was quite sinister. Look at it, we're in the light, finally. So update, we went into the darkness.
We're not far at all, by the way.
Eh?
We're not far at all.
We're not far. We went down into the darkness. I'm not gonna lie, I don't often get the creeps, but I was a little bit creeped out.
You weren't sure if you were going to come back.
Exactly. But look, we're back into the light. It's just so dark. I think it's because I can't run. See when I can run, I'm not scared, I can move. You can't run. I've only got a gorilla pod for protection.
Film the evidence.
This has turned into Ginger Man's most spookiest adventure. Right, we've found ourselves at the other side. We can see we've made it to the road. If you're from this area, and you're probably thinking, what are these idiots doing? What are these idiots doing? It's not even that exciting. But listen, you can't match the drama and tension of being here in the moment. Anyway, the tent's up here, man.
Somewhere.
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 The sign here says Crook of Devon this way. We've gone in some crazy circle, but it's been an adventure, that's for sure. Look. Crook of Devon, parking for magnitude. What's magnitude? This is magnitude. He says it's like some sort of corporate team bonding, camping, getaway exercise, but that sounds like a cover to me. I told you. This is the village.
Sneak in.
Mate,
Sneak in for the base.
I don't think it's going to be hard to sneak in, like, we're going in. Look at this. This is the secret symbol you need to get in. Is this
Put it on.
okay? I think we're stumbling into a festival. There's tents.
This is the tea in the park that they got shut down now.
I know, people watching this have been like, what is this? Hey man,
Pretend that we're here. But
how would they know?
I don't know. I feel awkward.
We're walking. We're just a couple of walkers. Callum. Right, I'm Ginger Man. Let me do the talking.
Of course.
Okay. I just stumbled across.
There's drinks in that thing.
Maybe.
But you go and get one.
I think this is more family friendly than I was expecting.
What's going on?
We're in the Red Village. There was no like security or anything, so we're here now. And listen, this is more than what I was expecting. I was not expecting this. What have we found?
Toilet.
We found toilets. I'm going in. I'm going in. It doesn't smell so good in here. Right, we need to do more investigation about what we've stumbled across in this episode. Right, you don't want to see this. Right, so it turns out when the melons come to be squeezed, Callum's melons are buckling. He's so freaking out. He's like, oh, there's guys walking around with walkie-talkies, man. I've got walkie-talkies.
I'm
I'm
guy
like,
with walkie-talkie. But there is, are we?
you hear that?
I did.
There's a road of people cheering. Like, there's something more than meets the
Aye.
eye.
If we've stage lighting up there.
Hey man, there's a stage.
I don't know, there's something going on. We need to get in.
We have stumbled across something bigger than us. So this is genuinely like something out of film now.
We need to be silent because people might join us.
We're walking about and everyone's just acting normal and they think we're here. Hear that? Listen. Is this the most fun you've ever had?
It's just spontaneous, I'll say the least.
I think we're at a Christian retreat. What do you think?
Well, there was a prayer and chill tent.
What's going on in here? That doesn't sound like prayer. This doesn't sound like prayer. We're going in anyway. I'm going in. I don't care. I'm going in. Maybe Governor B's going to tell us more about what's going on.
I need to come on more Ginger Man episodes.
He's going to tell us. He's happy to be Scotland.
Now I'll be honest, when I told one of my boys that I was coming to Scotland today, I didn't say this, he said this. But he was like, Scotland? I heard they haven't got any river up there. That's what he said. Double shoot the message.
We've got rhythm.
But I've got faith in you guys, I'm going to test you out. This song's called Been Hustling. It's all about working hard, grinding through any situation, trying your best.
This is Governor B Bangers. Two-step?
Can you handle that?
Aye man. Mate, I've been sea walking since I was 10. I've been sea walking since I was 10.
Something simple, man.
I can't sea walk.
And this is the proof to my boy that Scotland.
Well, I had to know when you can't go in, when you get up.
Hey, we've no got rhythm, we've just got nice water.
I love you so much that I'm not going to let you go down like that. I'm going to give you one more chance, Scotland. Everyone's got to do this in time. Let's go. I think you got it.
After a job, right?
Hey, Scotland!
I've been after one ever since I was 10.
On what?
Well, I had to know when you can't go in, and I'm willing to get up.
Turns out, right, we left the tent, there was food. Callum's like, nah, the queue's too big. But I wanted the food. Anyway, Callum goes to some kid walking past. Excuse me, little child, what is this place? Because we've just stumbled in. Good child replies, oh, this is a Christian festival retreat. To which Callum turns to me and goes, "Oh man, we better get out of here." As if we're some sort of, like, I don't know, as if we're some sort of...
Afterwards, he's going to go and tell us security.
He's like,
here or something.
"Excuse me, security." It's two random men just came up to me and said they shouldn't be here.
They're small Christian children, what do you expect?
Listen, I'm Ginger Man, right? This isn't Fife, I'm out my jurisdiction. Right, okay, so we found out what the tent is, and we got some free entertainment, and we've actually, what a killer episode this has turned out to be, Crook of Devon. Absolute gold. I was just saying to Callum, as we walk away from this place, I wanted to stay for the food and prayer. Callum thinks we need to get back to the car. But what an episode. Like, we started off in the Crook of Devon, we went to the Devil's Armpit, and now we're at a Christian festival. I mean, how did this ever happen? Okay, so we did come to the Crook of Devon, now it's getting dark, and we've got a 23-minute walk back to the car, but...
Back to Crook of Devon.
Back to Crook of Devon, where...
We followed the River Devon, which took us to a concert.
Took us to a concert.
A Christian concert.
A Christian concert at that.
But I didn't see him rapping about anything to do with God or Jesus.
Yeah. He was alright, I like it.
And,
yeah, I was enjoying it.
He was an actual rapper.
Yeah, he was an actual rapper.
I take it. What was his? Who's it?
Gazzaby.
Governor B.
Governor B. There it is, Governor B. Shout out to Governor B.
Yeah, you can get tagged in a Ginger Man episode and become famous.
Become famous like us, Governor B.
Exactly. Maybe he'll join us on a Ginger Man episode.
Wouldn't that be?
That'd be some episode.
What a coming together of Governor B.
You could be on stage with Governor B.
Showing them that Scottish people do have rhythm.
Yeah.
When they don't have bad
You know
ankles.
the two-step.
I definitely know the two-step. Man, that was fun. So yeah, I might get in some more about Crook of Devon, but really does it matter at this point? Crook of Devon, you've just won Ginger Man. You hear that? The music in the tent? It feels like we're at Tina Park. And the bass kicks in. Oh, it all sounds so good. It's too dark to see on this camera probably now, but there's a bunch of deer just standing there. I'm bothered, man, that there's a
Ginger Man with a cam.
Ginger Man with a cam and a Grizzly Bee gig going on behind them. There's not many Ginger episodes going to the night like this. I know what you're thinking. Ginger Man, you started this episode off with a gammy ankle. Oh, and I still have a gammy ankle, but the thrill of the adventure has outweighed the pain of my throbbing ankle. How you feeling, Callum? You enjoyed this?
It's been spontaneous.
Better than sitting in bed at night, just flicking through your phone, watching Netflix.
Flicking the bean.
You shouldn't say that.
I'm
oh
sorry,
my
I just
god.
ruined that bit.
Shh, look at the deer. Oh my god. This is the best place in the world. The babies. The baby deer. There's babies. There's definitely, I'm committing to it already and I'm saying it now, there's going to be a Crook of Devon part 2. I'm going to come first thing in the morning.
Genghis deserves a part 2 now.
It needs a sunrise episode because we're getting dark and this place is stunning and we can do more about this place. I think whilst I've got a little bit of moonlight, actually there is no moonlight, I think whilst I've got the street lamps here, I'm going to end the episode because we're almost back at the car. And what an adventure we've had. What started out to be, you know, a hobbling treacle around
in a village in Perthshire.
Yeah, a village in Perthshire, not even Fife. Turned out to be one of the most spontaneous, most unexpected adventures I've had with the GoPro, and man, I ain't forgetting today. This is a core memory after today. This was hilarious. You know, and there we go. We thought it was going to be some sort of like sinister, elitist.
I thought it was like a business retreat thing.
I thought it was a business retreat, but it was a Christian retreat. Anyway, Crook of Devon, wow. Thank you for having me, as little as I was actually in Crook of Devon. But you've inspired me so much that I will be back, because this place is the beginning of something new, I believe. It's the beginning of the Ginger Man reaching out past Fife and starting to put my ginger feelers out. Anyway.
And it is worth it.
And it is worth it. Anyway, we're back at the car, my ankle's a bit achy and I want to get to my bed. We ready to go?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're ready to
Let's
go.
go.
Thanks for having us. Peace!
Today